Let me ask you something. Why it's so hard to share weakness? Why it's so terrifying to say something simple like, I'm an artist, I'm a blogger, I'm a creator? For me, this tiny sentence used to feel like jumping off a cliff. I've been making content for years, but for the longest time I couldn't say it loud. I'm a blogger. And before that, I struggled to name myself an artist because the moment you name it, you take responsibility. You show up, you admit that this matters to you. And I realized something uncomfortable. In places where I feel scared, I avoid responsibility. I soften the words, I hide behind different labels. There's also this old cliche in my head. Bloggers are those loud, superficial people saying random things into the camera. And I don't see myself that way. I talk about creativity, feelings, healing, inner life, things that feel deep. So I created this story where other bloggers are easygoing and I am serious, which is such a funny distortion when you actually look at it. And the truth is, I was scared to be judged, not for my work, but for my vulnerability. And here's the next layer. I didn't want anyone to pity me. Pity feels like being stripped of dignity. Of course, my family can see me soft and crying and confused, that's fine. But strangers, no. What will they think? That I'm weak, that I'm failure, that I'm not worth listening to? And then I thought, okay, if someone sees my vulnerability and their reaction is to judge, to unfollow, maybe they were never my people in the first place. Because there are also other people who can see strength in softness, who can recognize honesty when they hear it. But we are all weak sometimes, every single one of us. There's no strength without weakness, no light without shadow, the same way that there's no joy without sadness. So maybe the question isn't how do I become stronger, but can I stop pretending that weakness is something shameful? Creativity is the same. It's another part of me, just like being a mom, a woman, a mentor, a content creator. For a long time, I tried to divide myself. This part is allowed, this one must stay hidden. Recently, I'm learning to give space to all of them, even the messy ones, even the insecure ones, and especially the ones I used to silence. And honestly, that feels like the real path to wholeness. If this topic feels close to you, I highly recommend the book No Bad Parts by Richard Schwartz. It beautifully explains why we don't have to exile the softer parts of ourselves. And if you'd like personal support with this, you can book a coaching session with me. We'll use internal family system. It's a gentle method that helps you meet your vulnerable parts with care, not judgment, and take one small step toward inner harmony. Thank you for watching, and if you're on this journey too, know you are not alone. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and I'd love to hear a story. Bye.